Hey guys, Ponce here on the PBE, and Tahm Kench was just released about probably an hour and a half ago, something like that. So yeah, we're going to test him out here, see how things work. I played one game with him just to see how the whole kit works. I have a rough idea. Not too certain on the build yet, so things are going to be a little bit rough, you know, as you would expect from a champion who was released about an hour and a half ago. So yeah, if you're wondering what his abilities do and the exact numbers behind them, I'll try and explain a bit as I use them. But if you want, you know, sort of hard text to read at your own leisure, go to the description below. You can go to my website. I have it all, you know, pasted on there from the client and stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this going here. I will be in top lane. I know Riot suggests he's supposed to be a support more so than top lane, although they said he does work top lane. I don't know. You'll probably be an okay-ish top lane, I guess. I'm against a Gnar, which could be a bit rough. It kind of seems like Gnar is almost tailor-built to screw with this guy, which is why I imagine the other guy picked Gnar. Plus, he also wants to use that skin, I guess. So, yeah. Well, let's see how things go anyway. Gonna play it passively for a little bit. So unfortunately, yes, this will be a little bit on the passive side, but you know, on top of learning how to do this, you know, it does look like a kind of a not so good matchup. So we'll just take it slow and nice and easy. He's tanking minions right now. I'll just back off, let him tank minions. People don't realize how much damage minions deal. Well, some people don't anyway.
Delicious.
Tongue lash. Okay, so that'll push into tower. Actually, no, if I can freeze it here, wow, that would be really great. Mostly frozen. What do I want to put a point into? Let's do the eat.
Something to nibble on.
Right, it's not AoE, is it? Probably shouldn't be trading like that. Aw, damn it. That doesn't deal as much damage as I thought. Missed a cannon minion. Let's put a point into that. Why not?
Another snack.
I traded him back. It's actually getting kind of low. Will I hit level 4 off this? I might. Oh, he hit it as well. Alright, so no advantage there.
I will consume all.
Jump backwards for reasons unknown.
An enticing culinary prospect.
Just poke him where I can. Oh, what? I canceled my own auto attack. Alright, let's see now. Wow, that's all the way up there.
Savory.
Just gonna back off a little bit. Team's doing well, that's always good. Make sure this guy stays here. I don't want him roaming up over there. Good, team's doing well. I love that. He's gonna jump that way, push that up. Fine by me. Finally got ourselves a cannon minion.
True appetite never wanes. Savor the misery.
Okay, let's eat one of those. My shield will regen me a bit.
Anything of depth is deceitful.
What's the CS difference at? Actually, I have a lead. What the hell? Guess he's just been missing a lot of stuff.
Yummy.
weird.
A feast awaits.
Let's draw him in.
No true hunter can be unbeaten.
A bit low. Should be able to get him if she's coming around that way. Okay, that's good. Hello.
Their despair
You're dead.
is the season.
I don't have to do much. No reason to risk it. So, you know. Nor's going to sit there the entire game. You know, at some point, he's going to get ganked. Probably could have done that sooner, but, you know. Better late than never, or whatever the hell that shitty saying goes. What the fuck? This guy, that's just one... That's one thing he's not very good at. He's terrible at pushing. Trying to push as fast as possible because I don't want Nar to come back. I'm going to sacrifice those minions and just get the hell out of here. Okay, Nar's there. That should hit the tower, hopefully. I might have taken a bit too long. If Nar's going to tank that, that's not too bad either. Okay, so let's grab this. The one thing I did notice about last game is that this champion is very much a slow building. Granted, last game was I was doing a 2v1 top lane. I was like a top lane support almost. So I wasn't working with very much money, but
a depth of flavor is what I covet.
It definitely felt like I didn't, just because his scaling is so weird in terms of the HP and all that stuff. It wasn't until late game, and especially how his Devour scales. I believe up level, I think. But in any case, yeah, it just seems like he's a late game build. There's no reason to kind of force it early. Just kind of sit back, relax, and it should be more useful than this Gnar. Just sit here and last it under tower. I missed that one, but what the? Damn it!
I have tastes that
all right, supposed to see us different set now.
Pacified.
Oh, it's equal. Okay. Hello. Oh wow, that was interesting. Goodbye.
New tastes.
Here's the thing. This guy's bite thing interacts very strangely with things. Like, I haven't quite figured it out, or that whole eat thing I did. Because when I did it on an ally last game, it actually canceled the Nor Mega transformation thing. Like, my ally now was about to turn to Mega Gnar. I ate him and then spat him out, and it canceled it. I shot a tiny Gnar at the enemy guy. So that's... What the fuck are you doing?
Another meal.
So long as I can land those, I should be doing fine here. He's got a... Oh, man. Yeah, if that had landed, he would have been kind of a not-so-good spot. But I gotta keep landing him. Kind of like a Jarvan Q that doesn't go through minions.
New tastes.
He's not even trying to harass me. That's interesting. Maybe. That's for damn sure. Alright, so we're pretty healthy. He's gonna jump over there for no... I don't know why he keeps doing that. That's weird. It's kind of difficult to land. They're a bit slow.
Savor the misery.
I can spit them out incidentally like that. Oh, I could have... There we go, we got him. Alright, let's put a point into that.
Appetite focused.
How much money do I need for this? Oh, a lot. Not even close.
Something to nibble on. Dinner.
If I can just... Got him! Yeah, he keeps getting too close to me. I don't think he really understands how, like, I don't understand how my eat thing works, but he understands it even less than me, so. So he doesn't have a teleport to come back in the lane with this time, so we will finish our Rod of Aegis, and that'll be great. Finally actually start doing something. See, I'm doing, like, all this without items, and granted, yeah, like, this Gnar is obviously just not quite as experienced with the game. I'm not going to pretend, you know. I'm some sort of, I don't know, Tahm faker. Anyway, let's go back and... God, this guy's blade pushing. Oh, actually, oh, right, you know what I should be doing? I should be eating and spitting things out. That's AoE. Of course, I gotta remember that. My wave clear wouldn't be quite as bad if I'd been doing that properly. So that's my mistake. Let's get a ward and pretend I'm going to use it. I haven't used my ult yet. I haven't really had an occasion to. If I could coordinate with the... Here's the thing. He reminds me a little bit of Bard in the sense that a lot of his stuff is going to require coordination, which you're especially not going to find first day on the public test realm. I imagine, you know, if you're watching this video, like, probably 3-4 months from now, people are going to finally start to understand. Kind of like people understand, sort of, to an extent, Bard, but... Oh, I should have ulted back in the lane. It's going to kill my tower. Oops. I should have just doing that instead of yammering on. Oh, he just used all his abilities, which means he's a vulnerable poke. Yeah, he's trying to ult me. We're just going to do it.
Where is it?
No!
I must sample this buffet.
I still have my shield anyway. Could have been running my pot to make that even safer, but I didn't. Now here's an interesting thing about his build, which I'd like to experiment at some point. I think, you know, if you got any attack speed at all, since his ult gives you a passive, like, basically based on your bonus HP, you deal bonus magic damage. So I don't know, I'm wondering if an on-hit build is possible with him. I really don't know. The problem is it doesn't hit until level 6, so it's almost like... have you guys ever seen the on-hit Cho'Gath build? It's based around attack speed and maxing his E first. Something like that, except you have to imagine, you know, this would be a version of it with... he is doing something interesting there. Okay, you can't do that.
Even when you have no fate,
You're gonna die again. Spit him out. Alright, I'm taking that. I could probably take that tower, but whatever. Yeah, I just pass over, you know, glaze over mistakes by saying whatever while doing them. That's what I like doing in this game. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, do I experiment with the on-hit build at this point? I think the answer is not yet, because I need boots, because then I'll just be kited around. Their team is a lot of auto attack based damage, so let's do that. And then from here, AP, right? Skirmishers. Oh no, he's going tank. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just do. I should just pick something. Let's do this.
gluttony is impossible.
Alright, so at some point I'm going to use his ult. I wonder if I can surprise this guy. I don't want to ult now, because he's just going to be Mega Gnar for him. I could probably still beat him, but may as well use it in an ideal scenario.
I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation.
Let's see, wave clear isn't so bad if I do that. Certainly have mana to spare, so. Alright, so let's clear this up. Don't see what the enemy team is doing.
famished
At
and
some point, I
starving.
promise I'll leave top lane and start roaming. At some point during this game, if you're waiting for me to do that. Get the full wave. All right. CS is not too terrible anymore.
Misery
It's kind of
has
bad
a
for a while, but
delectable taste.
Our bond preserved.
Their despair is the seasoning.
oh, it might not be so good. I can't ult here. Oh shit, my cooldowns. No. Almost. One more auto, please. No! Almost 2v1 them. Maybe I should have... Yeah, that's too bad. If my Devour had been off cool... If I hadn't used it to clear the wave, I think I would have just straight up 2v1 them. Because I would have killed Dinar faster, and then I could have turned on him. Also, I was a bit late to hit the Crystalline Flask. I don't think that ultimately... Well, maybe it might have. An extra auto might... Yeah, I would have killed him there. Damn it. Two things I made a mistake there in that fight. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Well, I suppose what you would do is not screw the fight up. But, you know, like I said, day one, we're all learning here.
Anything of depth is deceitful.
Here's the thing I find, this champion, though, I find him fun. He definitely got that going for him. If nothing else, he's amusing.
We all gourmandize from time to time.
It's a bit clunky and hard to get used to in terms of how his damage is dealt with the whole stack dealing thing. But then again, if it wasn't clunky and you could do all the crazy stuff he does without getting the stacks up, it'd be pretty overpowered. So. Do I want to ult here? I want to see what they're doing, and then maybe.
Now we shall gluttonize.
If I could get someone to come with me, I would ult over here. Come with me, Bard. What?
Downriver.
I thought he... Oh, well.
Eventually.
Okay, so that... We just booked it. I mean, he doesn't know what it does. Oh, what? He just got ripped out of my belly. Man, that's an interesting interaction. All right, well, that's one for the books. All right, I'm alive. All right, so a whole bunch of interesting stuff there with his, yeah, that ability. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if you can Mystical Journey. You probably can. I don't see why you wouldn't. If you, like, if you eat someone next to Bard's Mystical Journey, or what is it called? Magical Journey? Whatever the skill. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I imagine that would probably work. You can't eat dragon, by the way, if you're wondering. So you cannot devour. So we got that. Are you alive? You're dead, probably. Got a lot to spend. Can I?
I am appetite focused.
I really want to grab that, but I gotta get this first. Get over.
An enticing culinary prospect.
Oh, wait, but by the way, guys, if you're wondering why I was just sitting here with my ult, it's because I was waiting for Bard to click on me, then we both used my ult. That's how that works. But he didn't click on me, and then it was like I thought he was kind of clicking on me, so I went. But I guess if he clicked on me, it would have auto gone. So that was just my fault, I suppose.
Every heart has its own hunger. Savor the misery.
Nope. gonna get away. Yeah. Is that aim for me? God, the shield is crazy. If anything's gonna get nerfed on him, maybe that. Like, I just press that in the middle of the fight. It effectively doubles your HP, more or less. I don't know about that broken. Nara is misplaying it, so... again, I haven't reached any hard conclusions on this character's balance yet. Okay, how are they? You know, let's get some more HP.
The world's a river, and I'm its king.
On a per hit basis, I'm dealing 70 extra. Okay. See, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't get into the really crazy damage until you start dealing lots of hit points. So as it's okay, hold on a second. Let me Oh wait, I gotta. Oh shit.
To covet is to starve. Another meal.
I'd like to bite something. Would be nice. Oops, I missed. Alright, that works. Yeah, I almost screwed up my ult. I forgot it. You have to, like, re-click it.
Gluttony is impossible. My diet.
Yeah, the E, like that guy's straight. He's not even playing the champion, really. That thing's kind of broken. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. I didn't press my shield fast enough. I thought Callisto was closer. My bad. Yeah, both times I've died, it's just me screwing up. Well, I mean, that's what deaths are. It's you screwing up. When you've died, you've always screwed up somewhere. So redundant statements aside, what will we build here? Well, let's get some hit points first off. I'm going to be a team player and sell my ward. And then from there... You know what? Let's just get this.
The only real sin is to deny a craven.
Don't have my ult.
Something to know.
Interesting ult. Let's see how that goes better.
Creation is born. Starving.
Should shoot an ally into the middle or something. Go, Callista. What?
A true need requires foresight to manifest.
If I can land the thing on him, I can bait him in. Because it's just my shield, right? He's not falling. Well, he's sort of falling for it.
I must sample this buffet. We all go and die from time to time.
I was hoping they'd come a bit faster. It's okay. You don't deal enough damage, sir. I'll go deal with that. Don't interrupt me. Alright. We're going back. Oh, right, you can't insta-bite people. That was my mistake. I thought I could, like, instantly bite him and then lock him in. Yeah. I'm starting to lose my focus this game. It's the typical thing. Like, spoilers, we're going to win this game. I mean, I'm sure you guys realize that. So, I basically, every time that happens, my concentration starts goes like, we're going to win this game now. I don't have to think anymore. So, anyway. For the sake of the video, I'll stop doing that. We're gonna focus a little bit, concentrate. Stop forgetting to do things. Remember, we're recording. All that great stuff. Alright, so let's buy that guy and we'll be good. So they're going to die there. How's the wave doing? I have my ult, so.
Anything of depth is deceiving.
That probably didn't save me any time at all because I'm going at an angle now, but I can, in theory, ult into them.
Hunger.
If the need should arise, they're going to grab that. Alright.
Every heart has its own hunger.
Yeah, I really don't know about this Wit's End thing. It seems like, at least in Cho'Gath's case, he's got stuff like Rupture and stuff like that catch up to people. Tongue Lash isn't quite Rupture. You guys haven't noticed. I tried to save the echo there by eating him, but I don't think I quite got him. Okay, my auto attacks are going to go. Oops. So let's... I mean, we're fine.
I shall drown in
Aw, man. Missed my Q. Or rather, he flashed over it, which is a miss still, I suppose, but...
I am appetite focused.
Is anyone gonna try and... See, the bite thing still confuses people. He had no idea what was going on. The spitting distance isn't very long, so it's not that. Yeah, mini Callisto is a good way of putting it. Someone got caught out up there. He used his shield incorrectly. He wasn't gonna die. He could have saved his shield and used it for regen purposes. But...
For my more noisome neighbors. The world's a river. It's a king.
Up. Disgusting.
That's what I cover.
Oh, shit. We got more. Let's move this up here. I could spit someone over the edge if I wanted. We're not gonna do that. Ah, I dashed out of it. Whoops. An interesting one. Oh shit! Ah, crap! I didn't press my shield in time. I made a mistake. Can I just get the kill? I don't deserve the kill, but ah, man. Yeah, if I had pressed my shield, I would have. I wouldn't have lived, but I would have gotten that kill. I would trade the kill there. And I suppose I could have tried to maybe flash, but that wouldn't have worked ultimately. Okay. So what else do we need? I have what? I had negative gold there for a second. I'm not sure what that was, but public test drill magic. Alright. So what we need here is some more hit points, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I think we're gonna get Warmogs next. That should be fun.
Gluttony is
So
impossible.
basically, he's one of those champions. I've mentioned this before in some of my videos. When there's a stat that's both defensive and offensive, you got to kind of look at that at the very least. I don't know how good this is yet, but you know, it's like basically how Riven scales off of attack damage in a sort of way, except the opposite, where the defensive stat is scaling offensively. Riven's case, the offensive stat is scaling defensively. No.
Now we shall gluttonize.
I'll probably look to end the game soon. This one doesn't need to continue on very much longer.
I have tastes that aren't easily pacified. New tastes. From suffering, there is more.
I don't know, but I guess we could probably. I don't know.
Can be defeated.
That might have been a bit. Yeah, we don't have our jungler. I don't know what that was. We got to kill their fizz, basically. Okay, we got that at least. He's not going to get his shield off, hopefully, with this. I'm fine. Barely, but I'm going to get my regen off this. That worked out quite fortunately. Yeah, that was really weird how the jungler decided to go fight them and the rest of us decided to do the jungle objective. But, you know, I guess that's fine too. We could have still done Baron. I'll tank it, don't worry. Costa needs to back out. Oops, I did the shield too early. Callista, attack the thing, please. Eat salt.
From time to time.
I guess most fish recipes call for at least some salt. Alright, I'm a ways off from that. Okay. Whoa, shit, that was me. Whoops. No, I'm getting out. Whoa. That was fortunate. I was like, I need 200 more gold. I'm going to stick around and get myself killed because dying, you know, results in gold, obviously. But we lived, and then they surrendered. So yeah, that was interesting. My thoughts on this. Well, before I get into thoughts on this, so just so we're on the same page again, if you check in the description below, the link to my website, that'll have the actual stats that I'm talking about on this new champion. Again, things may get adjusted, so this may be somewhat out of date by the time you see it. I don't know. But in any case, yeah, he's got some very, very interesting late game scaling. I was very fortunate in sort of my matchup that I ended up doing well early on, because I feel like if he does do a solo lane thing, he really shouldn't be doing as well as I was doing, and then I just kind of scaled into that sort of, I would call it his best part of the game is probably like late mid to late. Simply because, yeah, once he has, his ult eventually slowly starts to scale, allows him to deal damage with auto attacks. Whether or not you want any attack speed at all, I'm not too sure about. He's perfectly viable with just going pure tank as far as I can tell, simply because that bite thing does absurd amounts of damage. Like, maybe that might get nerfed too. So you just kind of, if you get enough auto attacks off on someone and get the stacks and you just eat them, you know, that's, they just basically die more or less. I think I don't know about this game, but the last game when I was playing him, I got it up to, I was doing close to 50% of the person's HP. It was like 40-something% on a bite. And of course, that's mitigated and whatnot. And you know, while they're being chewed on or whatever, they're not taking damage as well from other sources. So yeah, that's the thing. Honestly, I don't want to talk too much in depth about this right now because, again, this is my second game only ever on the public test realm, no less. And public test realm tends to be kind of a bad gauge of a champion's balance unless you play a lot of games. So, yeah, other than that, that's kind of it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like at the bottom of the video. You know, it helps spread and I suppose, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, in any case, it makes the video more visible. So, you know, if you think other people should see this video, you can always hit that like button and you know, it'll shoot up to the top of the charts or whatever it is that YouTube does. So yeah, other than that, I'm off to play probably a support game next. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll have a support game up shortly after I've uploaded this one, hopefully. And then I'm going to be live streaming this guy probably for the rest of the week. I'm having fun with them. I don't expect to get bored with them anytime soon. So yeah, thanks again for watching, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your evening, day, morning, whatever time zone you're in. See you around.